Hello people, and welcome to Akiraka channel. We'll be playing Dungeons and Dragons, this time in English. Yay!
Yay!
Hello!
Hey.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. So, this is a first-time endeavor. I usually stream games in Japanese in my end. This time around, we're introducing English-speaking Dungeons and Dragons fans top-quality adventures from Japan, starting with Shiritori Ogre. Hi. Now, first and foremost, I am Akiraka Eiri. You can call me Eiri, or if you didn't know, Eiri means sharp in Japanese, so you can call me that. You can call me Dungeon Master, and so on and so forth. And I'll be guiding these two fine guests that are here today with me. Let's start with the person behind Chorze, the half-orc barbarian. Go on ahead.
Hello, I'm TheOrcosaurus, and I am a VTuber on Twitch. And today I play the half-orc barbarian Chorze, who's also a philosopher and tries to solve conflicts peacefully and not with a sword. But that goes awry often enough that, we see how it goes today.
Hi, thank you.
Okay.
And next up is Riswynn, the Dwarf Rogue.
Hi, hello, I'm Shao. I'm playing Riswynn, the Dwarf Rogue. So, Riswynn is not really an adventurer. Riswynn does not like anything to do with adventure. Riswynn wants to do his job, which is he is a collector of taxes from villagers for the kingdom. Unfortunately, in order for him to collect his taxes, every time he enters a village, there's always a little bit of trouble. Chickens are being stolen by goblins. The giant lizards have infested the houses, and so to do his work, he's got to basically keep up the public approval rating of the kingdom and mend some fences and save some kids. So Riswynn is eager to adventure along with Chorze, the half-orc philosopher, and go about and explore this strange world. I feel like we're actually in a Warhammer old world game. This is like an old world Warhammer kind of thing.
That kingdom is in ruins, man.
yeah. It's like,
It absolutely is.
And hello to all the people from Japan and also overseas that are watching this stream. Give me a quick moment to say stuff in Japanese for the Japanese fans. はい、日本語の皆さん、こんばんは。今回は、なんと英語でタクをやります。なんと、日本語の方がめちゃくちゃ多いようなので、今のチャット。なので、あえて今こうやって日本語で挨拶をしました。これ以降はずっと英語です。ので、皆さん頑張ってついてきてください。はい。Alright, with that out of the way, let's start the adventure. Today we will be playing Shiritori Ogre. Now, normally, we go into a D&D adventure, you brandish your swords, you fight the enemy to death, and so on and so forth. This time around, however, your enemy is smart. And he knows a
What
trick
a
or two.
twist.
Yeah, what a twist. They're smart and they will be challenging you to the hardest intellectual game ever. The Shiritori. But let's see how that goes. Let's go to the village. Hi. Okay. Now, according to... let me see here, to the notes. This is the village of Bree Hills. Population about 200 people. Now, this is a small tavern in the outskirts of the village called the Ogre's Feast. In this tavern, we find Riswynn, who has come to collect taxes. And over here we have Chorze. They have a simple stage on the outside of the tavern where bards can perform. But this time around, Chorze is there drumming and telling all of the young people the glorious adventures and the stories that Chorze has had in the past, I think.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing.
And this is where the adventure will pick up. Let's start with Riswynn, shall we?
All right. Okay.
All right. So Riswynn, you're at the tavern table, and you most probably have a few scrolls. in your
Yeah.
hand, with the list of towns that you have to go, villages you have to go to collect the taxes. With that said, you've come to this village of Brehill to collect this village's taxes. How does Riswynn usually go on about doing that?
Riswynn basically kind of like goes around and he's just quietly getting around the day, and he buys some drinks from maybe a tavern or a tea shop or something, sits down and seems to be doing something entirely innocent, but he's actually quietly writing down in shorthand a small accounting of people who seem to be having purchases that are too big for their lifestyle. so but it looks as though he's like just like buying drinks and looking a bit absent-minded, but actually he's kind of like noting down who seems to be everyone goes to that house. Is that actually something going on inside there? And he doesn't use it by he shoves it away, and when he needs to he can use it for further things. But he looks very quiet, and his beard is also smudged with ink. So one of the things that they call him is his dwarf name is Riswynn Ink Beard, because he looks kind of like there's a bit of feathers in his beard because the quill is stuck in there, and like he's basically sometimes kind of like his fingers are full of smudges, and so he's both absent-minded as well as pretending to be absent-minded. So it's a useful face to look for people to write him off as, and he's perfectly happy to do that.
All right. So basically, you're in the Starbucks of.
We're the Starbucks. Like no copyrights are in French, so it's called bar stocks. Yeah, because we're stuck in a bar.
You're in the bar. Yeah, looking around how the village fares. You're noticing that the people around the tavern are talking to each other, and one rumor catches your eye, your ear actually, your ear.
Yes.
Seems people are going missing from the village.
Oh.
Something's going on here.
Oh.
Yeah. And from your demeanor, you're obviously not from this village, and you're obviously an outsider. So, old man approaches you.
I look at the old man, and then I kind of smile, and smile at him.
All right. Hold on. People in my chat have said your voices are a bit low, so I'm increasing them. Thanks for telling me. All right. So the old man approaches you and says, are you perhaps somebody from outside the village? An adventurer, perhaps?
Then I kind of like look. I look a bit like shocked and like adventurer. I look at him and says like, oh no, I'm just a humble drinker of coffee. But is there something you need help with, adventurers?
No.
Then I hide my dagger and my sword, and I put it behind me, and I say, no, these are just collectibles.
So as you basically begin talking to the old man, you hear the melody of drumming coming from outside. Let's switch our scene to Chorze. Right. So
Yes.
how do you do this? How does Chorze usually go on about entertaining the people?
He whips out his orcish war drums.
Hi.
Maybe sets a little fire if it's safe enough.
You can
So
go
it
on
looks
ahead.
kind of cool, you know, a little bit of orc influence here, and then he starts drumming like a mad orc,
All right.
as if he's going actually to war, but he isn't. That's just how he learned to play his drums.
Right.
And then, I can do a die roll if you want. How
Let's do that.
my
Yeah, let's actually do
drumming is coming along.
that. All right. Give me a performance.
Performance.
All right. So double click.
1d20.
Yeah. Double click your character sheet. Find performance under the attribute. Nice.
Oh.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh.
right.
Okay.
All right. So that would be that's an 11 and 16. We're taking the 11 first. And your charisma modifier is a +2. So the total would be a 13. Which is pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, if you had rolled under 10 total, you most probably would have given 1 psychic damage to all the people hearing you. But you did well.
Busted eardrums, blood out of the ears. I love it. Yes.
All right, and the commoners around are hearing your music and your stories. And they're cheering for you. And you'll notice that this is most probably not your first time that you do this in this village, and you notice that something's off about the people. You had way more children last time you performed here.
Okay, that is weird.
Yeah,
I'll keep that in mind.
Halved.
The number seems to have halved.
Yeah.
Okay, I keep that in mind. I finish my performance first, and then I need to talk to these people. What happened?
Right, in that case, then you can go on ahead inside the tavern or ask the people around that have gathered to listen to you. Which one would you like to do?
I'm gonna head to the people that have listened to me. I mean, later I always tell my war stories, so probably the children have already anticipated that if I was here multiple times. So I just move over here.
Yep, just move your token.
Jump down the stage. Boom.
Hi.
Hello, young one. How are you today?
Right, so the little kid looks at you with adoration and says, "Hey, that was an amazing story you did there. Are these stories true?"
They're all true. They're all true.
Wow, you're so strong and cool. And hey, you know, could I ask you for something?
Of course.
My friend that we used to play around has been kidnapped, and his eyes are starting to, form tears a bit. And the adults around here, they're too scared to do anything. So, would you please go and find them?
Of course I will find them. Who would I be if not Chorze, the orc, half-orc barbarian, if I wouldn't help you?
Perfect. In that case, then, the kid tells you that about, let's say, 1 mile off from the village, there's a forest that the kids usually go to play.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were playing there when suddenly a bunch of goblins came out and attacked them.
Goblins, to say. Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Goblins can be reasoned with. I will see that I free them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And as the kid says that, let's move the camera back to Riswynn.
Yeah, hi. Hello. I'm still talking to the old man, yeah?
Hi. Alright, so the old man talks to you and, well, look at your demeanor. He thinks you're more resilient than the people of this village. Has a favor to ask.
Well, then later I kind of look at the old man, and when he looks at me, I whisper to him and say, "Okay, alright, I don't like to advertise it, but okay, if you need adventuring, I can do some freelance for you, but maybe not too loud. I don't want it to become a habit." Then Riswynn kind of touches his chest, and then there's some scars there, and then his kind of winces. It's like, oh no, then he's remembering all the stupid odd jobs he had to do as an adventurer. It's like, I don't want this to be a habit. It's just alright, so just so then Riswynn says quite loudly, just to make it perfectly clear, I'm not an adventurer. Then he whispers, alright, what do you need?
Okay, so we have 2 problems, says the old man. The first one is our town may be a bit behind on taxes.
It's alright. It's it's okay to be behind on taxes. You can just let me know how much you're behind and I can work something out for you.
Thank you. And the other one is children have been kidnapped by goblins.
That's not good, right?
Yes.
It's you do usually have goblin problems?
We don't usually have any goblin problems, but recently they have suddenly started to become vocal. They talk a lot, and they were looking at children specifically, whatever reason. Normally, if they come too close to this village, we might be able to fend them off using our force here, but we can't track them deep into the woods. It'd be too dangerous.
All right. Okay, so children have gone missing, and the goblins are now targeting children. So you weren't expecting that, and children started disappearing.
Yes. So if
Okay.
you could find out what happened to them, we would pay you generously.
Then he looks left, he looks right, and says, "Before we go into this payment of generosity, how much are you behind on taxes? If you're going to go around paying adventurers money for this, that's going to be bad on your returns." And then, I look around and kind of do some numbers for him, and
You
and
seem
then I'm
to
like,
be. You seem to know a lot about taxes.
it's then I kind of look at him and I smudge around and say, well, it will be an important job. But right now, children, if the kingdom cannot even take care of your children and your children disappear, then if I was to collect your taxes, this will simply condemn your village twice. You have nobody to live here, and then you have to pay for nobody to live here, and that will be your doom. So, well, bring me to these goblins. Let me see whether I can do something to help you. I may not be very good at trekking in the wilderness, but I'm sure I can find your children and return them for you.
That would be really generous of you. Well, in that case, then I think one of the kids outside knows more about the last place where they got attacked. You should go ahead and ask him. If you are able to complete this, we will talk about payment later.
Yes. Would I have any allies on this, or would it be a solo mission?
The old man looks around. All the adults at the tavern look away.
Then I say, I look at where they're looking, and then I say, that's a very nice tree you have there. It seems very interesting. Everyone's looking at it. I'll come here and take a look with them later, but I guess I'll just have to do this myself. Then, yeah.
Okay.
Just use it to make more gold. Come on.
Okay, and in that case, then, Chorze can come inside the tavern alongside with the kid, who is most probably taking you by the hand, showing you around, and pointing you at the direction where all of this happened. Alright, kid, go ahead and follow him. I think I have a module that makes the kid follow. Alright, yeah, you can move him around and the kid should follow you. Alright, so as you enter inside the tavern, you hear the kid proclaiming that, "Hey, I found him! I found our hero! Chorze the Mighty is going to save all of the children!" And that obviously goes to Riswynn's ears.
Alright, I hear that.
Yes,
I say, alright.
Of course, I will find your children and I will bring them back.
Okay. I kind of walk over quietly, discreetly over to where the big orc is, and then I just nod at him appreciatively. I say, "Yes." I look like a fan.
Alright, go ahead and as a practice, go ahead and move Riswynn's token. Click on it.
Okay.
And try and move that towards Chorze.
It
should tell you also the movement.
The distance, yeah?
Yep, the distance.
Okay. Right.
Big
and I say, good day to you, mighty Chorze.
Chorze. Go on.
Then I nod at Chorze and so they see this untidy urban dressed kind of like a bureaucrat looking dwarf, and he's got an abacus, he's got a weighing scale, he's got a satchel of scrolls, and and a sack of what looks like coins of different denominations, and he nods and say, and I say to Chorze, I make a small bow and I say, greetings, Chorze the Mighty. I am Riswynn, Inkbeard of the Imperial Auditors Guild, and I have found myself in this situation where the locals are asking me to help them with some missing children problem, and I could not help but hear that you were involved in the same issue. Would you like to combine our wits together to solve this mystery?
So, first you look at an orc. He wears a giant great axe on his back, and a backpack as well. Well, the backpack is maybe outside. I don't know yet. He has a he barely wears any clothing. Actually, he has a few leather straps on his body that maybe hold a few items or anything. And he wears a something akin to a gladiatorial skirt or
nice,
something like that.
Nice.
Yeah. What I imagine to be barbarian clothing. And he looks the dwarf up and down, with a kind of menacing stare.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And then he extends his arm and opens his hand and takes the hand of the dwarf and says, "Yes, my friend Riswynn, I'm Chorze. We are going to rescue the children of this village."
That's great. Then I kind of like clutch your hand, in like the Predator movie, the handshake, right? So we'll do like that. We'll do the claps like form to form handshake, yeah.
Right, the strong clap is heard throughout the tavern.
Yeah. And then it's like everyone looks away again, right?
No.
Yeah.
This time around,
Yeah,
everyone stands up and says, "Hail the heroes! They will save the children!" They're doing everything in their power to make sure that they're not the ones going into danger.
All right.
That sounds reasonable.
Yep. Now, obviously, when you complete everything, the town elder will most probably be giving each of you 100 gold pieces, which they most probably should be using to return the taxes. But that is something that will be sorted after the entire ordeal.
Yes.
All right. In that case, without further ado, the kid will escort you guys outside the tavern. Go ahead and follow him.
Like the black hat adult at the other table has the shonen protagonist's face. Like, maybe you should ask him to come along. Maybe he's the real main character.
Yeah. He's the guy that rescues us from...
Yeah.
He's secretly a level 20 adventurer. He just doesn't want to be involved.
Yeah.
He's the isekai one.
Yeah.
He's the isekai,
He's the isekai hero who has like a crap load of abilities, but just doesn't want to, be involved in such matters.
Yeah, we're just here to kind of like die off in the second episode so that he has mental scarring and he can pilot the Gundam better, alright?
Yep.
That's our goal.
Alright. In that case, then the kid points over to this direction and he says, "Okay, just go straight for about a mile and you should reach the forest. Then you should find a pond where we usually go to play."
Okay.
All right. Young man,
Right.
You will take care of my drums. I have my backpack. I will set out. Thank you.
Oh, you gave him the drums. Alright, in case you do not return, he shall make good use of them in carrying on your legacy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the kid, and then I say, kid, I'm sorry, I don't really know your name. But like your friends disappeared, right? And goblins captured them. Now the goblins are talking about. Is there anything you can tell us about the goblins before me and Chorze there run off into inevitable death and destruction?
This kid, let's call him Eric.
All right, Eric.
All right, Eric thinks around and says, the goblins they did a weird thing. They were talking to us about fighting us in a game, I think.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, we all refused. So, and my friends were captured. I was the only one who was able to make it
Right.
back to the village.
Is there anything you can tell us about this game or whatever that they asked you to do?
Oh, sorry, I was too afraid.
It's alright, okay. Well, tell you what, alright, we'll come back and see you later. Is there anything that you can tell us about your friends that will make them feel better if you were to see them? Like, Eric says it's okay or something like that, because we don't want to scare your friends.
Yeah, Eric tells you that if you give them Eric's name, they're obviously going to know that you're from the village. So
Alright.
yeah, things should be fine.
Got it. Okay,
Alright.
see you, kid. You're a brave man. Okay,
Alright.
then I kind of like go off. Oh, Chorze, wait up! I got short legs.
Wait!
Okay.
Justice has no time to wait.
Yes, I know, but patience is a virtue. Yeah.
Alright, you're making a perfect team already. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you for all the role-playing you did up until now. I will be giving each of you an inspiration. Now, here's how you do this.
Thank you.
Open the character sheet by double-clicking on your token in the field.
Okay.
Or you can press C. Hold on, I think... Oh, no, you actually can't do that. Give me a moment. I'll be setting it so you guys can just press C to open your character sheet. Just give me a quick moment. I
Okay.
forgot to link your characters together. Okay, characters are linked. Now, if you press C on your keyboard, you should be able to open and close your character sheet.
Ooh, spiffy.
Okay.
Right, so if you open your character sheet
Yes.
and you go on the top right of your portrait, you should see a 20-sided die.
Oh,
Click
okay,
that.
I see it.
Yeah, click that. If it starts shining, then it means you have inspiration. Feel free to use inspiration whenever you want. I will be giving out as soon as you use inspiration, and as soon as you do any roleplay after that, I'll be giving inspiration back again. But feel free to use it as much as you want.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so let me copy your tokens and let's move on to the next map. All right, give me a quick moment. The map should start loading for you. All right, let me do a preload.
There we go.
And here we go.
Loads.
All right, map should have been loaded. Let me change the background music to something better. Okay, this should be fine. All right, now you exit the village. You move through the forest. The forest is thick and dense. Not much sunlight gets through. And as you keep going down the way that the kid told you, you find a big pond in the middle. You might actually notice that there's wooden toys littered around there. Probably from the last time that they fought the goblins around here. Aye. Right, so in case you guys came here, you are able to investigate the zone to find out what happened to the missing children. Now, to do an investigation, let me tell you, open your character sheets again. In the attributes tab, you should find your abilities. Give me investigation. Click investigation. It should ask you if you want advantage, disadvantage, or normal. Just go with normal.
Okay, got it. Could I use my inspiration for that?
If you want to use inspiration right now, you can go ahead and do it and roll with advantage.
Got it. I will roll with advantage, right?
Yep. And basically the character sheet should calculate everything for you.
Okay, I got a 5 and a 3.
All right.
I'm not much better.
All right.
I really have to say, this forest is darker than a cave trolls behind.
It's like, if it's really
see anything here.
If it's really dark, how can we tell which one is the behind and which one is in front? So this is what our film
Have you
investigation
never
is.
seen a cave trolls behind?
It's like I've only seen
It
a
is
cave
like
troll.
a dark abyss.
I understand now, friend Chorze, because you are about 1.5 times my size, so you'll be more poised to see the cave trolls behind. But whenever the cave troll I'm behind the cave troll, it looks as though The sky has opened up into darkness. Yeah.
Yes,
So
then you can say it is as dark as a very cloudy sky that is barred by a cave trolls behind.
I see.
Perfect.
I think we should consider getting out this adventure thing and go into dwarf orc poetry. I think there's we can do this underdark poetry genre. I think.
Okay, then.
The great philosopher of the orcs once said that everything has a reason.
And the reason is.
Even the trolls behind.
Yeah, even the trolls behind. So let's split up and search this
Yes, I've
hollow
heard that.
here thoroughly.
Yes, I've heard that in order for us to do things well, we must always split the party. Let us do this.
Who told you that?
It is a famous goblin philosopher known as Splitters Partius. He says, "Please go apart, and we will kill you."
All right, that's amazing. Okay, Riswynn, go ahead and take back your inspiration. Have another one. Now, as both of you are talking about trolls behinds, you notice rustling behind the bushes around you.
Oh.
Who goes
Chorze.
there?
All right. When Chorze raises his voice and asks who goes there. In that case, all right, let's change the background music, something a bit more ominous. A pack of goblins and a wolf comes out.
Mhm.
All right, these are the goblins. The goblins come out, brandishing their what they have. They have scimitars. They have scimitars with them. They brandish their scimitars. They point them at you and say, "Ha! That's as far as you go."
Look. See,
Good
French
that you
was
are here, goblins.
The
We
goblins.
can ask them their opinions on troll behinds. Chorze, is it the time?
No, that is not the time. But we can ask them, where are the children?
That is true.
The children.
What are the
Oh, the children! You do not want to know the horrors that we have made them do. The main goblin says. But first, this will be your end. He points the scimitar at both of you and says, "It is time for us to fight in
Wait.
an intellect."
You don't want to fight.
Oh,
Fighting is wrong. You have to realize, Goblin. What you see here is there is a wall between us. And it seems like this wall will inevitably go to conflict. But there is a door within this wall that we can open so we can come to a mutual agreement. We don't have to fight. Fighting is wrong.
the goblins look at each other and where's the wall? I don't see a wall.
It
Like
is
you have
invisible. It is more a concept, you know. Just
A wizard!
try,
They have a wizard!
try to understand.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
an
not a
illusionary
wizard.
wall.
It is a concept in your head. You have to understand that we do have not. Fighting is not the last resort. This is what I'm saying. This wall is basically the conflict that we are experiencing right now.
Stop that!
And
Stop
in-
that! I have no idea what you're talking about. We shall now fight.
So
In the ancient game.
No, listen. Anger is not good for you, little goblin. Open the door in the middle of the wall and let's meet each other there.
All right, so the
Yeah.
goblin makes.
Should I throw anything or?
No, that's fine. The goblin makes a gesture of opening the door and says, "We shall now play a game of Shiritori."
What?
All right. It's what one may that be, mighty goblin? What is this game of Shiritori?
You do not know what Shiritori is? And they all laugh at each other. They don't know what Shiritori is. And as
Like,
such,
no.
Is the Shiritori you're talking about violent?
they think to each other. In the common language, Shiritori means ass taking, or butt taking. So technically, the winner takes the butt of the other. It would be violent, as he points the scimitar and makes a slashing gesture.
Then I turn to Chorze and say, I told you, it all comes back to the trolls behind.
Look, we don't have to do this. Violence is not the answer.
You're afraid to lose.
No, I think
I'm not. I'm just trying to explain to you that violence is not the answer to go. The great orc philosopher once said that once everyone is dead, no one will be left on this planet.
A planet? No. Let's just tell him the rules and let's get going on with it. Otherwise the boss will kill us all. Now, allow us to explain to you the ancient rules of Shiritori. It is simple. I, the lead goblin, points his scimitar to himself. I shall say a word, and then points the scimitar back at Chorze and Riswynn. You shall say another word, but it must start with the last letter of what I said. Are you up to it?
This sounds like a non-violent form of resolving conflict. Yes! I will take this challenge, and I will beat you.
very well.
Riswynn okay with
It's
that?
just like, once Chorze says that Riswynn kind of like takes out his quill and he kind of like and his inkpot and says, definitely, then I shall aid you, friend Chorze, with the finest of dwarf academia, and takes out a piece of paper to start doing to start assisting in this matter. Then like, bring your worst, bring your worst, mighty goblins. We shall defeat you in this Shiritori you speak of.
Then, let us begin, says the goblin. Looking at his scimitar, he points that to you and says, the first word is gonna be scimitar. And now it's Chorze's turn. He has to say a word that starts with R, which is last letter of scimitar.
Rodent.
Rodent. Okay. By the way, you have a few ways of doing this. You can actually roleplay your character's actual intelligence. You can use your meta knowledge to the fullest extent. Or, if you, want to be risky, you can also do an intelligence check if you want to go down that route. But it's all up to you how you want to do it. Okay, so, rodent. And Chorze says that. The goblins look at each other. Oh no! It's the first time someone has actually completed it. What do we do? You keep going. You keep the chain going. Okay. Troll.
Lore.
Lore. Wait. What does it end with? What does it end with?
Then Riswynn kind of like help, because Riswynn is a good sport. Riswynn takes out a piece of paper and spells law for him. Shows the goblin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so
Just
it ends
holds
with
it
an E,
Yeah.
and the goblins actually see that. Now, because it actually went on a chain of 2, the lead goblin, is extremely tired. Because of that, he suffers exhaustion.
Exhaustion from Shiritori.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
He's
a bit feverish. He's a bit feverish from all the thinking. Okay, lore, E. What do we go with an E? Eat!
I look at Chorze. Chorze looks at me.
What was that?
Tremors.
Tremors. S. Okay, we got that. S.
Yes.
S.
Do.
He looks at the scimitar again, but he was already said that, so he can't use the same one. Now this time he suffers another level of exhaustion.
I point to the. I look at the goblin. I point at the scimitar, and I point at the belt where the scabbard is, and then I kind of wink at him ferociously, try to be encouraging.
Sword place.
All right, then I say that's fair. I shrug. Soft place. Then I look at Chorze.
Yeah, Chorze is scratching his head a little bit. Things insisting. Silly!
Oh boy, it's starting to get really hard now. Exhaustion's at level 3. So let me recap. So, first level of exhaustion is disadvantage on all ability checks. Second level is disadvantage on ability checks and movement speed is halved. Third exhaustion is all of that plus disadvantage on attacks and saving throws. So the first goblin just can't keep going. So he's gonna switch to the other goblin. Let's go with the classic goblin. So what was the word again?
Silly.
Silly. E. Aha! It ends with an E, right?
Then I kind of like I start like cleaning my fingernails with a dagger, and then I nod at him. Yep, maybe. I shrug.
E. E. All right. I know an E. E.
Yeah.
Ew.
Then at the point of time, I take the scroll and I put it out and I spell silly, which ends with a Y. Then I look at him and I smile.
Silly? Why? Oh, it's why. Why? Why? Oh boy. The goblin doesn't know what to say. That is why he is going to now make an intelligence check. If he rolls above a 10, he will be able to keep it going. If not, then they all are going to get mad at you for besting them, and they're going to attack you.
Oh no!
You see, Chorze, they're trying to find the door, but they can't find it.
Right. So you have no idea where he pulled that, but with Y he says yeast.
Yeast.
Yes.
Huh.
And the goblins look at him. How did you know that? I heard that from Baker. Oh, how'd you know the spelling? I saw him write that. Oh. Before eating him. Oh, yeast. That's a T.
Yes.
Yeah, Chorze starts to think hard himself. I have to play my 8 intelligence at least a little bit.
Then it,
I got it. I got it. And he says, I got it. It's something I really like. Titties.
Oh! Alright. The goblins look at Chorze and they nod. They all nod. They nod. Yeah. Alright, so this goblin now has a level of exhaustion. Now keep this up, and you can pretty much exhaust all the goblins.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I look at him and like, so what are you gonna do? Goblins.
Alright, titties. S. Okay, we've used quite a lot of S words right now. So he's gonna keep it easy and say simple.
Alright. Then I'll say I turn to Chorze and I pat it on the back and say, I'll take over for now. Okay, then I say every day it ends with a Y. You were having stress with Y. Let's see you do this again.
Oh no! Oh no!
I guess that's why I'm a rogue. That's why I use sting attack.
Oh, that's one hell of a comeback.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's gonna say yarn.
What's that? Yellum?
Yarn.
Oh, young.
Yep. Ends with an N.
Then never.
Ooh. Never or nether?
Never.
Never.
It's
Okay.
Yeah, never, right? It ends with N, right? Yon, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, ends with an R. Alright, so another level of exhaustion. Okay, this is getting hard for this goblin. So he looks at the other goblin now. That's up to you. Now, sorry, I can't keep this up.
Oh no, poor goblins.
Alright. R. What do you have with an R? The goblin thinks to himself and says, "Remember!"
Oh, that's good. Remember? Okay. Then I say, like, really? Why again?
Oh no, please don't!
I just think I take them with the wise. You have reviewed your weakness at the beginning. Now I shall exploit it.
Alright. That ends the game. That ends the game. the goblin draws his scimitar and says, you've made a fool of us! You shall now pay in blood!
Wait! Wait! Don't you see? Goblins! We have a mutual interest! Titties! You wouldn't want to kill someone who has the same interest as you do.
Alright. Alright.
There is always a non-violent solution to any conflict. And if it's just because of titties.
You make a valid point. I cannot disagree with that. As such, open Chorze's character sheet.
Okay.
And look for persuasion. Give me above a 13. If you get above a 13, you get to pass these goblins without combat. Below that, it's hammer time.
Oh no, it's
hammer time.
Hammer time.
Alright. Alright, it's hammer time, so let's go.
Okay.
Oh no, that's a perception. And your charisma is a +2, it's a 7, it doesn't change anything. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. It's just...
Alright, we have a mutual interest, but you have bested us. And you shall now play in blood.
Oh wait, I can use inspiration, can I do that?
Yeah, it's you should be saying that before the roll, but it's perfectly fine. I'll let you do it afterwards. So use up your inspiration and give me one other normal roll.
How do I another roll? Just
open character sheet. Open character sheet. Remove your inspiration first.
Okay.
Click on the 20-sided die. Just remove your inspiration and give me another persuasion. All right.
This rolling program doesn't like me.
All right.
Okay, let's fight.
Let's fight. Okay. You should be.
Okay.
All right. Click over here. Do you see this shining thing on the sidebar? The fist icon?
Yeah.
Yep. Click on that and you should have a 20-sided die near your character.
Yeah.
Yeah, click that and you should be able to roll initiative. Just like that. Thank you. Alright, Shao, do you see that? This one here?
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
Roll initiative as well, right?
Yep, just click on the 20-sided die and roll Riswynn's initiative.
Okay, hold on for a while. Okay, 20-sided die. Let's go. Oops, sorry.
Oh, okay. You roll from there. Okay, let me add it to you.
Okay.
That's
so
a 2 on your dexterity, so it's a 20.
Yeah, so 20. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I pressed the wrong one. Should I use combat tracker?
Yeah, you should use combat tracker, but it's fine for now. Don't worry. I added it manually. Okay, so let me roll the goblins and the wolf.
Wow, that's a lot of d20s.
That's because some of them are disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Wow, some of them had like 20s in there. Wow.
Yeah, but they are exhausted. Some are exhausted, so disadvantage on ability checks. Yeah.
People in the chat are talking about not being able to understand the spelling properly in English. It's understandable. English language has some really weird stuff.
Yeah. It's a very strange language.
Alright then, it's gonna be combat time. Now, give me a moment to start a cool combat background music, if I have anything in here.
Okay, I don't have anything at the moment to work with.
Give me a quick moment to... let's go with this. All right. Okay, so it's combat time. Now, let me give you the rehash on how it goes. So in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, your characters have movement, action, bonus action, and reactions that you can use. Now, movement-wise, Riswynn is a dwarf. You have 25 feet of movement, which is roughly 5 squares. Now, when you pick Riswynn up and you move him around, Foundry will tell you how much you can move.
I see.
Yeah. Then you are able to use an action to attack the goblins. You have a bonus action to use cunning action for dashing, hiding, and disengaging.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You have an inspiration. If you use that, even though you're solo and you do not have an ally near an enemy, you are able to trigger your sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Yeah.
Due to advantage.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So first, what do you want to do? The goblins have drawn the scimitar. They clearly want to attack you.
Got it. Like Riswynn is more of a kind of a tactical warrior. So what he realizes is that he's going to move. Is the thing above water? There's a pond, right? Is it a lake
this part is a pond. If you move over here,
it's
the dark
terrain,
part,
right?
if you go to the dark part, it's considered swimming. Here on the light part, it's still, shallow for humans.
Okay, got it. All right. So what happens is that Riswynn will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he kind of like goes into the water. And because it's a dwarf, right? So I guess
you basically will end up in the water there.
Okay, got it. And
so
because so with my cunning action, I will take the stealth action. I basically kind of like disappear into the water.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm using that as cover. And all right, then I will roll my stealth.
Okay. Yeah. Go to your character sheet, open your attributes, and give me a stealth.
All right, that's a 9 plus 6, 15.
All right, you passed the passive perception of all these enemies.
Okay. And I'm going to look at the one that looks the least exhausted, and I'm going to kill that one first. So from the water, right? My item interaction action, I'll take out a short bow and then I'll
so
snipe it.
You jump into the water, you dive a bit, you disappear from their view, and then when they least expect, you pop up, and you aim. Perfect. All right, so
and then I say, consider yourself audited, and then I fire.
Alright, so here's how you actually use an item. Okay. First you need to target. You need to let the system know who the hell you're attacking right now. Okay, so hold your Alt key on your keyboard, hold your Alt key, and then click on the goblin you'd like to attack.
Got it. I will click on, I guess, this one then.
Alright, and you'll notice that there's a crosshair now around the goblin.
Yeah.
It basically means you're attacking that goblin. Now, open Riswynn's character sheet. Go to the inventory tab. And you have your short bow. Now, when you move your mouse near the short bow, it should turn into a 20-sided die, the icon. Now, while holding Alt, click on the 20-sided die, and you'll do an attack with advantage. Nice. I see. Nice.
I see. Okay, I understand how to work this now.
All right.
So that's a 5 plus 2 plus 2. That's a 9. I don't think that's a hit.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. These goblins shouldn't be... Hold on, they shouldn't be having shields right now. Let me remove that. You pop into the water, you go out, and you shoot an arrow at the goblin. You'll notice that it's taken by surprise, and while it's fumbling about trying to dodge you, its scimitar just randomly moves in front of the arrow and just cuts it in half. Yeah.
Then I kind of like say over to Chorze, it's like, I'll try to split them so some of them come over to me so you can handle the rest. Then I'm in the water. I'm done. Yeah.
All right. When you're done, then I'll move the turn to the goblins. Okay, these goblins, because they're exhausted, their movement speed is actually lower than normal. All right. So this goblin is now going to try and move. Yeah, this is as far as it can go. All right, it's gonna move 15 feet slowly. And goblin moves towards Chorze. Gets out the scimitar.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
He can try me.
All right, and then because he's exhausted, he's going to attack with disadvantage. Whoa, nice hit. Oh, but the damage is weak.
I'm glad. my die luck is not there today.
Alright.
You just have to clench your chest muscles and it falls off.
Yeah. I clench my cave troll behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, the wolf is going to quickly sprint ahead towards where Riswynn is. As it approaches you, it lashes out at Riswynn, trying to bite. The wolf did not actually partake into any of the Shiritori ink.
It's not exhausted.
It's not even exhausted. It's just going fine. All right, so it's gonna bite Riswynn. Now, as you get bitten,
Yeah,
as you get bitten, you will now have to do a saving throw, which is most probably asking you right now. So just click the button
got it.
and do the saving throw.
Okay.
Alright.
Got it. Ooh, good. In fact, that's a macro, yeah?
Alright, yeah, it
That's
does it for
9.
you. Now, because of that,
Okay.
Riswynn is now prone, and you're in water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I shall start holding my breath, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright,
Alright,
next turn,
I'll put
you'll have
round
to
one.
start standing up, otherwise you might end up drowning.
Got it.
Alright, it's the goblin's turn. Okay. It's gonna take out short bow. And aims the short bow at Chorze. And attacks at disadvantage because his mind is pretty much fuming right now. A 1 and a 2. Most probably deflected off of Chorze's
Wow.
muscles.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pectoral muscles.
Yeah.
Bling!
Yeah, it makes a sound that you hear from it hitting a plate of metal.
Eat your veggies, kids.
Yeah. Alright, Chorze's turn. Okay, so as
Okay,
a
my
barbarian, you have a lot of things you can do.
Yes.
As an action, you can go ahead and slam them with your axe, or as a bonus action, you can also use it to rage.
I'm enraged.
Alright.
Or I'm enraged myself because they wouldn't listen to me. Yeah.
Okay.
How dare they?
Alright.
How do I enrage myself?
Okay, so here's how you do it. You open Chorze's character sheet, and you go to features. The features tab
Okay.
over here.
Hmm.
Find rage. Move your mouse over to rage, and it's going to turn.
Yep.
The icon's going to turn into 20-sided die. Click that. Use a charge. Activate it and goes to the chat, and then gives Chorze a rage status. This means that all of the enemy attacks are going to be automatically halved if they're slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing.
And now we are going to kill him.
All right. Now, as a level 2 barbarian, you can also use reckless attack, which means you gain advantage on your own attacks, but all the enemies also gain advantage on you. But these exhausted goblins would be normal, with advantage and disadvantage being cancelled out.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I just attacked normally.
All right. All right. Here's how you do it. You
So
press Alt.
hold Alt.
Yep. Hold Alt.
I'm
and
clicking
click.
on the
Yep.
guy.
Yep. You targeted it.
Right.
And just like the same way you used rage, you go to your inventory and you use your great axe by clicking on the twin-sided die. Perfect. Thank you. You move your great axe down towards the goblin. It flinches, and using its scimitar, tries to deflect it off to the ground as your great axe hits the ground, possibly splitting the grass near it. And the
Oh no,
goblin in
not
front
the
of
grass. I killed it.
and the goblin in front of you is, well, quite literally crapping its pants from all of that rage.
Yeah. I look at him menacingly and say, "You killed the grass!"
What? I did not even... You did it!
Okay, next one.
Alright, in that case, let's move on the turn. This goblin, aha, he still has some brains left. In that case, it looks at you, looks around. Okay, guys, you got this! Guys, you got this! Yay! Keep it up! You got this! I'll be backing you up! Keep up the good work! You're doing great! Yay!
You're doing.
As the goblin backs away as much as he can, and then takes out a short bow and attacks Chorze. Next turn, he's going to run away. Looking at the great axe attack. Yes?
What a pansy! Look at this guy.
However, I think he's out of the normal short bow range. Nope, it's still within range. So he's just gonna make a normal attack towards Chorze.
Oh wow! That was
that's a
nearly
miss.
20.
That's a miss.
That was quite scary just now. Yeah.
All right, just swinging the axe in the air creates enough air pressure to just make the arrow just fly away. Okay.
All right.
Riswynn's turn.
Got it. So what Rincewinn's gonna do
All right,
is he's going
you need to stand up first.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use half my speed to stand up.
Which means you've only left like 2 spaces.
12 squares, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a bonus action to move. Let me take bonus action to disengage.
All right.
So I have 2 squares left, and I will move 1 step closer into. Actually, no, I just move here, 2 squares here.
Yep.
And then I'll take a shot over at the goblin next to Chorze, so that I get my sting attack.
All right.
Because it's engaged with someone. So
would you like to use your inspiration for that?
Yeah, sure, might as well. So I'm going to target him first.
Target that,
and I'm going
and then
to
use your short bow
my...
while holding Alt to make it
short
advantage. Aye.
Got it.
Okay. Come on, dice. Hit this time.
Okay, that's a 9 plus 4, 13.
All right, I swear these dice are cursed.
Okay, that is the way of the world.
All right, so as Riswynn moved away to shoot at the goblin, remember how Chorze swung at the goblin, missing him? The entire strength of that made your arrow go off target.
Yeah.
deflected by a sound explosion.
Yep. Perfectly. Yeah, exactly what happened.
Okay, I'm done. So there's a move and a bonus and a standard. Yep. And actually, as an item interaction, I'm going to, one hand holding on to my short bow, the other hand I'm going to draw. I guess I'm going to draw my rapier to get ready to defend myself.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move to the goblin. I just realized that this mod that declares whose turn it is still set to Japanese. All right, I'm sorry for all the English-speaking people out there.
that's okay. My audience can handle it. I think they know what's going on.
All right. Okay, so the goblin first yells at the wolf, "Leave that guy alone! Come over here and help us with this hulking thing!" The wolf just yelps. All right, I guess. And then we'll most probably start trying to attack Chorze right now. So using his scimitar, he's gonna attack with disadvantage. All right, his hand is so weak. By the time it has reached Chorze's body, it just doesn't even slash. It caresses the body gently.
I can imagine like he's trying just to shave my breast hair off.
Yeah, just gently shaving the breast hair off. Okay, wolf's turn. All right. Well, as boss says, it's gonna jump off to Chorze. Using its bite, it's gonna attack. Oh, Chorze's intimidating posture just makes the wolf not even attack you. It just comes near you, looks up at you, and is like, eh! And then stops.
I'm glad that the die system is just bad to me.
Yeah. Okay, so this goblin is gonna try and move in. Oh no, it can't. Not enough movement. Alright, so it's gonna move a bit closer and then attack Chorze with a short bow shot. Again, with disadvantage. Oh, this time's gonna hit.
No.
Oh, but only deals 1 point of damage because of resistance.
Yes.
Chorze just doesn't even budge from there. And it's your turn now.
I will end you! And that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, end them. Please, dice, hit this time. Please.
Oh my god. This is so bad! Can I say something?
All right, go ahead.
So, Course, swings up his great axe,
Aye.
shoots it down in all of his rage and anger,
Mhm.
and just rams it into the ground.
Again.
And the wooden handle breaks.
Oh no.
Yes.
The wooden handle breaking off. So would you like to turn that into a battle axe now?
I mean, I have other weapons as well, so it's gonna be okay.
All right, that's fine. You can fix that up after the combat.
Yeah, exactly. But the great axe is gone for now.
All right, let's go with that. You can actually next time you can actually draw your hand axes, and if you do it, you can actually dual wield because they're light weapons. But that's for another time.
I will do that.
Yeah. All right. Is that all with Chorze's turn?
Yes.
All right. Let's go to the goblins. This guy? By the time you see him, maybe don't. He's gone. He's just left. The other goblins look back, behind. Where'd he go? He was rooting for us this entire time? What? Well, so's life. So's life. And it's Riswynn's turn. What would you like to do?
Right, Riswynn will kind of like my item interaction. I'll put my short bow back and then I will move quietly towards the move over to the wolf actually.
All right, you can do that.
And then I will basically try to make an attack with my rapier. And I will. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Come on, dice. This time around.
Yeah.
Make sure you target the wolf first.
Yeah.
I think
this is the nature of randomized activity.
Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
When I was doing the simulations, this is not how it was supposed to go. Perfect. Okay. Whoa!
Okay.
A devastating
And
strike to the wolf.
Yeah, and I have a sneak attack die as well because he's next to Chorze. So I roll a d6, right?
Yeah, no, go to your features. Go to your features.
Okay,
and you'll have sneak attack. Just use that sneak attack and it will automatically deal damage to the wolf.
I see.
Yeah.
So there's 7 plus 3, 10 plus 2.
Perfect.
12 damage. Yeah.
Alright. With a sting, you go through the entire body of the wolf.
Okay.
It cries just one last time before falling down and never moving again.
Yeah. Then I look at the wolf, I look at the goblins, and then I kind of shrug, and then I say to say to Chorze that I'll get you covered with the other one, and I'm going to use my I'm going to dash over towards to here to kind of like form a kind of a defensive wall with Chorze. I'm done.
All right. I assume you move like down here to avoid attack
Yeah,
opportunity?
correct. To avoid the attack opportunity.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, I could disengage and jump there to be an asshole, but let's not.
Yeah.
I can only make
That's fine.
That's not my style. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Having his pet killed, he's gonna use all of that rage to possibly muster up some final strength to at least push the scimitar through Chorze, but impossible. He just can't get through all of that muscle.
Yeah.
He's still gently caressing my breast hair.
Okay. All right. So
he's trying to slice a new cleavage into you. See, he's trying to put a cleave in cleavage. Yeah.
All right. Let's cleave Riswynn then. This goblin is gonna come near. His 2 arrows made of bones are now gone. He doesn't have anything else left, so he's gonna attack you with a scimitar. Oh, hold on. This is supposed to be a disadvantage, right? Good.
Yeah.
Does Riswynn want some beard?
I'll kind of parry the scimitar with my rapier, and then since we're both using swords, so I'll just kind of flavor it as I'll parry it in this.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, the metals cling and clang together as the goblin loses its footing and is pushed back. And it's Chorze's turn. Oh boy.
So can I just like from my hips pull out my 2 axes and then just dash on the goblin because I'm even madder than before?
Yes, you can. Let's go. You can do that.
He killed my axe.
He killed your axe.
How can I like do the 2 attacks with the hand axe?
It's the same thing. Just
roll
target.
twice?
Just target, and let's do them one by one. I mean, one at a time.
Okay.
Just target. Use one hand axe. Then after that, use another hand axe.
I can't believe this shit.
The second one hits.
Finally.
Aye, the second one hits. Ooh.
Finally.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
finally.
Would you like to just chop off the head of the goblin?
No, that's violent.
Oh, would you like to just knock him out then?
Yes.
All right. All right. So you hit him with the broadside
The
of your
blunt side.
Yeah, the blunt
Yeah.
side in the head, and the goblin just loses consciousness, just falls in the ground. Just
Yeah. Skull is cracked. He dies horribly, but I didn't kill him.
What? Okay, so he's dead then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm just sorry about you, goblin. You chose the wrong people to pick a fight with. Would you like to move? You still have movement left.
Ah!
Oh boy.
I'm running right at him.
Oh
Both
boy.
axes in the air.
Oh boy. It's time to run away. It's time to run away. Is that always your turn?
Yeah,
And I'm gonna
that's
move.
all.
All right. This guy's ran. Okay. This guy's ran away, so he's not there anymore with us. And it's Riswynn's turn. Will you be able to end this combat?
Alright, so my item interaction, draw my dagger, so I will now make a kind of like a dual. I'll use a bonus action attack and a standard action attack then. So let's go with this. I need to alternate, right? To target him.
If you would like to do
Yeah,
dual
okay.
wielding, then you need to use
The-
2 daggers. You'll need
use
to
2 daggers, right,
you'll
yeah.
need to drop your rapier.
Oh
and
yeah,
shotgun.
yeah. Correct.
Yeah,
No,
they just drop
I'll
to
just
the
attack
ground.
normally. I'm out of action still because I need to draw one dagger. I totally
Yeah.
forgot about the second dagger.
Don't worry about it.
just
You can
stab-
draw both of them at once. Don't worry about it.
Okay, got it. So I'll just
I'm gonna wave.
plant the rapier on the ground and I'll just stab him with 2 daggers.
Go on ahead.
Alright, so let's go. Okay, that's
Alright, the
first
first
one
dagger.
is
This is a hit.
that-
Alright, this is a hit.
and the second one is 8 plus 4. I think the second one is
The
a miss.
second one
yeah.
is a miss, but the first one gets
Yeah.
sneak attack. So give me sneak attack.
Yeah. So let's go into the sneak attack, and
Alright.
that is the sneak attack.
Alright, perfect.
So there's
Ooh,
okay,
would you
6
like
plus
to
3, 9,
would you like to kill this goblin or keep him alive?
I will basically keep him alive. What happens is that as the first dagger comes up and it kind of like catches on his scimitar as he kind of moves forward, the second dagger kind of like moves towards where his face would be, and at the very last moment, like because Riswynn has expertise in sleight of hand, he does kind of like a flick of his wrist and and smashes him in the middle between his eyes, and then he falls down to the ground, and then he turns to Chorze and says, "Who knows, Chorze, friend Chorze? This one might still live to see that door that you're speaking of."
I'm gonna rage some more and
I will collect my arrows.
Run into that direction where the other guy ran.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
by the time that you run into the direction, he's pretty much gone for now. Aye. And as you try to chase him, you must probably run out of your rage and you come to your senses. Alright, and the combat is over. Congratulations!
Hey!
Aye. He wasn't supposed to be that bad dice-wise. Man.
It's alright, That's the...
Okay, but you
that is
kept
the way of the
one
world.
goblin alive. Let me just give him 1 hit points so just I can make sure so I know who the hell's alive.
Yeah, it's the perfect goblin, right? That's why he's alive.
Yep, the classic goblin. This one here.
Oh, classic goblin.
This one
Classic
here.
goblin.
Yep. Okay, so you caught a goblin alive. You can now interrogate him and ask him about. What would you like to do?
greetings, Goblin. Then I kind of wake him up, and I don't even bind him. I just disarm him and put his weapons a bit further away and say, "Hi, Goblin.
All
Are
right.
you ready to talk?"
Okay. Removing his weapons away from the goblin, he wakes up with a terrible headache. Where am I? Who are you?
We were playing Shiritori, then your team lost and you got angry and you tried to kill us.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Chorze stands above him, wiggles his finger, like that goblin is a really naughty boy, and Chorze says, "You are really sore losers. No one likes sore losers."
Okay. Yeah, that's not cool, man.
The goblin moves both of his palms towards you, makes a gesture of a wall, and makes the gesture of a door. So, peace.
Right, it's like peace is one thing, but I was trying to tell you something before you all just attacked us. It's like, if you're so ashamed that you lost to someone in Shiritori, then why don't you get better at Shiritori instead of trying to kill us? Now, two of your friends are dead, you're not better at Shiritori, and you're still going to lose to the next guy in Shiritori. This is a total loss.
That's why boss is gathering children.
Why? Was Shuren better at Shiritori?
Children
Shuren better at Shiritori?
The children know many words and different spelling, and they're kind enough to tell us. Instead of the adults who don't take us seriously.
Alright, so, but you don't have to attack us, right?
But why not?
Because attacking someone is wrong.
Yeah, and then
violence is wrong.
And then you might die.
I told you to use the door.
But that's how boss does it. He challenges people to Shiritori, and then uses his great club.
Wrong.
So alright, so your boss is a Shiritori addict, right? So your boss is addicted to Shiritori. So who introduced this dangerous drug to him? Who introduced this Shiritori to him?
I don't know why he likes that. He just suddenly decided to declare himself the smartest of all ogres. And
alright, ogres, okay.
Started challenging everybody to Shiritori.
Alright.
But he can't keep up more than one game without his head fuming. So he, in the end, just smashes everyone with his great club.
Alright, maybe he could... You see, you got a friend who ran away. It's like, then I pick up the arrow that the guy shot at Chorze, and then I pick up the arrow. You recognize the guy who shot this arrow? He said he'll support you, and he ran off.
That guy. He most probably went back to our hideout.
Yeah, so you see right now, it's like, he left you, man, and it's like, you got us, and you got an ogre there who likes to play Shiritori but smashes things up, and you have an orc here that I bought at Chorze who can see invisible doors and open them. It's like, you can make a choice at which great green humanoid to serve. The ogre who likes Shiritori, or the warlock who can see invisible walls.
Okay, the goblin gives up and says, "Alright, I'll
Why don't you join us and join our Shiritori gang?"
I'll join your Shiritori gang. Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, okay.
Don't kill me, please.
We won't kill your boys, but you gotta help us get our boys back. Okay. And then, if you do so, I will teach you the secrets of how to answer Shiritori with the letter Y, and you can take over the place as the leader of the Goblin Chieftains.
I can overthrow him. Yes, let's do this. Let's definitely do this. Let's go.
Then I wink at Chorze. I say, "Alright, okay, we're making friends."
He sees the error of his ways. I will accept this.
Alright.
Okay. In that case, then you've got yourself a goblin who's gonna guide you towards the hideout.
should we take a short rest
Yes,
first,
of course,
Goblin
of
friend?
course. Before you go there, you are able to take a short rest. Here's how you take a short rest.
Okay.
Okay, open your character sheets.
Yeah.
All right, open your character sheets and go to the bed icon at the bottom left of your
Okay.
portrait.
Ah, I see.
And it says take a rest. Click on the short rest button, and then you should have another window pop up. You have a select die to roll, and you can roll your hit die there. It will automatically heal you as you roll the die. Roll as many as you want. You can roll them one at a time, and stop whenever you want.
Oh, okay. The bit is it to the left or to the right? Or to the left, right?
The bed to the left. The
The
one
left,
that says
okay.
short rest. The half full hourglass.
And I just click rest and it throws the die.
Oh, no, you need to first
Automatically.
click the die. You need to click the roll
Okay.
as many times as you want. Then you click the rest. So basically you click. Yeah, that one. Yeah. All right. Chorze is back to full, so you can just hit the rest button now.
Okay, let me try to see it. I am. Sorry, I kind of. Oh, okay, I see it. Take a rest.
Yeah. And
Take
then the chat
a
tells
short
you
rest.
how many hit dice is spent and how much you rolled.
Okay, got it.
All right, that's one. Most probably
Okay.
using another one should
Okay.
give you max hit
Yeah.
point. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure. Oops. How do I do it?
Yeah, just let's click on the short rest again. You click on the short rest and then click on the roll die button again.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Yeah,
that's it.
that one.
Okay.
That one. Nice, perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Got it.
all right. Good job.
And
Good job.
then we kind of like asked the goblin to.
Yeah.
You can take whatever you want from your friends here. It's like it's not our stuff. Then I kind of like from the two dead other goblin. Were they wolves, right? Not goblins.
The only thing that they have on them that could most probably you could use is scimitar and most probably short bow. That's it.
Okay.
They don't have
Then
much
I just
of them.
recover my arrows and look, other goblins have one scimitar. You have two now. All right, so you're kind of a big deal.
I pick up whatever is left of my great axe. Look at Riswynn. And look at
can
him
I-
and say, "Can you believe they broke my great axe?"
Well, can you believe, my friend, that I am able to help you fix the great axe? Then I kind of during the short rest, can I use my smith's tools to help him
Yes.
reattach that? Yeah.
Yes, of
so
course. You can go ahead and do that. No need to do any
yeah.
roll. It's a pretty
Okay.
mundane task. You fetch
Okay.
some new wood. You create a new shaft. You
Yeah,
attach the metallic head over to it. Use some rope to attach it, and it's good as new.
And I say, see, friend Chorze, good as new. Well, maybe not
You're
as
a
new,
good
but
man. A good dwarf. You're a good dwarf.
yeah, let's save those kids. And classy goblin, do you have a name? We want to. We believe that we should be on first name basis with all co-workers.
You know, there's this thing about dungeon masters needing to keep names around.
Asking
And,
for names,
you know,
right? Yeah.
when I play with Japanese people, I usually don't get asked for names on random people. Playing in English, it turns out you guys actually ask for them.
Yeah.
Because of that, I've actually made a list of goblin names, and his name is Gigi.
Yes, you created that. Refresh.
His name is
Alright,
Gigi. Yes.
All right, Diggy, let's go.
I'll put him in the
Okay.
next map for now. So just wait a
Okay.
while it finishes loading.
Yeah, this is excellent. We now have a party of three.
But remember, he's exhausted.
Oh
he-
yeah, true.
He won't be able to help you much.
He'll just be the POV character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think the scimitar. Is there two scimitars or is there one scimitar? that I can
that's
take from
the one actually.
That's-
One's
okay,
being
I'll
used
take
by Gigi. So
Okay, I think one scimitar and then I will, because it's light. I forgot it's light, so I can dual wield with it actually.
all right. In that case, give me a quick moment. I'll open the goblin's dead body. Open Riswynn's
Oh
character
no,
sheet.
that sounds terrible, Sharp. No, don't open the goblin's dead body.
No.
No.
Alright, you should have a scimitar now in your character sheet.
Alright,
Alright.
okay. Yay, thank you.
Okay, feel free to use that however you wish. You two keep treading on alongside your new friend, Gigi.
Yeah. Alright,
And
so-
let me load the next map for you. Okay, let's switch out the background music a bit. And here we are. Hold on, Gigi shouldn't be that. I mean, he had a short rest, so he can have full hit points, but he is exhausted. At third.
Alright, Gigi, don't strain yourself too much, alright, Gigi?
Alright. I can do this while he's basically fuming from his ears. Still. You approach alongside Gigi what seems to be a simple entrance made out of wood carved inside of a cave. There's this tiny gap opening here, which Gigi tells you that's the entrance. But Gigi says, hold on, before going in, be careful.
Whoa. What do we be careful of?
You notice that from inside, there's a warg actually guarding the entrance.
Okay.
You'll need to find a way to go through this warg, make him move away, or just, kill him.
Maybe we can just ask him for a round of Shiritori.
Sorry, he doesn't do that.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take
between a walk and a hard place.
I think this is going to go horribly wrong, but I have an idea.
Oh. By the way, both of you have inspiration.
Okay.
I was about to forget that. All right. So what do you want to do, Chorze?
I'll take one of my rations I have with me.
All right.
I unpacked them, and then I will probably be using animal handling just to make him my work.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your work. Okay.
Yeah, my work.
I'll try to,
because animals are cool.
This.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's how this is gonna work. Now, according to the adventure, it has called out that adventurers might try to use rations on this warg. So here's how we're gonna do it. You can now use animal handling. If you succeed, it's a bit difficult. The challenge, the DC is 15.
All right.
If you succeed, the warg is yours. If you fail, the warg will just eat and move away.
That sounds good.
Okay, we can do that. I can accept that.
All right.
I'm gonna use inspiration too.
Oh,
can I
perfect.
assist you? Oh, or actually, you can use inspiration. Yeah.
Either
So
way, it's gonna be with advantage. So yeah.
Okay, so it's with advantage. There we go.
Whoa! It's a crit.
Oh, I have a warg now.
Oh,
ladies
you have a
and
warg now!
gentlemen.
Congratulations!
Yay!
So I approach him very slowly,
Right. Yep.
and have like the ration on my open hand and be like, "Hey, come here, little boy. Who's a good boy?
Okay.
Who's my good boy?
At the warg.
Come over here."
Warg looks at that and talks in the goblin tongue, but you know Orcish. You kind of know what kind of words he's saying. He first says enemy, then looks at the food, slowly starts sniffing at it, gets closer, licks the food, starts eating it in front of Chorze. You may now pet the dog.
Yeah, I will pet the dog.
You can now pet the dog.
All right.
As you pet the warg, it starts actually like moving its head around your hand. It likes being pet. And then when it's done eating, it starts like, I don't know, moving his body around you, like trying to place its scent on you.
All right. Then I turn to Gigi and I say, "See, it's like no, with the power of understanding the invisible walls and invisible doors, even the mightiest warg can be tamed."
Wow, he's truly a wizard.
Yes, he's a terrifying wizard.
Ha!
Yeah.
Boss ain't got nothing against this wizard. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. And along as we go, Riswynn is kind of taking his writing materials and he's writing a kind of a dictionary thesaurus of Shiritori, kind of like Shiritori words and things. And kind of like to prepare for his audience with the ogre king later.
All right.
Yeah.
One of my one of my chatters just said that wargs are horribly smelly, and I'd just be like, hey, look, I'm a half-orc barbarian. I'm horribly smelly too. It's okay.
Most probably the smell is the one that made the warg like you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's my amazing body odor.
Yeah. Now, before we now move inside the goblins and the ogres' hideout, I suggest we take a 10-minute break in real life. We've been playing for like an hour and a half. So,
Okay.
yeah, take this time to chill.
Okay.
We
Alright.
chill for a few minutes and then we
Alright.
come back.
So, hold on. I was actually going to write break time till this time, but then I realized we're all on different...
Yeah, we're on different servers.
I'm just going to
Yeah.
write a 10 minutes break here.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so feel free to, I don't know, mute your mics, take a drink, go to the toilet if you need to, and just generally relax. When you're back
Okay.
and you want to talk, go ahead and chat.
Sure thing. Okay.
Meanwhile.
Okay, alright.
Alright, I'll be taking this time to go to the restroom myself. Alright, I'm back, and in the meanwhile, I'll be... give me 1 or 2 minutes. I actually want to address the people that are watching this
Okay.
in Japanese. Just
Sure
give me a quick moment.
Okay.
はい、配信を見ていただいている、皆さん今、ただいま休憩中です。いかがでしたでしょうか？これが英語卓です。今もこれ全部英語でやってます。だいぶ聞き取りづらいところもあると思いますが、こうやって卓をね、英語で重ねていけば、皆さんもいずれ英語でちゃんと話せるようになると思います。一番の近道は、好きなものを英語でやることです。もうこれだけです。好きなものも英語でひたすらやっていけば、いずれうまくなっていきますので、もうぜひ皆さんも試してみてください。Alright, that was it. The gist is, if you want to get good at English or any other language, is to do your hobby in that language.
Yeah.
That's the fastest way.
Yeah. When I was a kid, it's like I was reading manga in like basically that's how I improved the Chinese version of kanji, right? It's like
Yeah.
all these words I never knew them. Yeah.
I know the feel. I know the feel.
Yeah.
It's really been a while that I DM'd in English, and I'm glad I'm
How do you
able
find
to actually pull it through.
Yeah, I think it's, you're doing great so far. I think it's really it's quite fun. Yeah.
Well, we have.
Is it how different do you find it between running in English and Japanese?
Maybe it's because both of you are really experienced. The The tone of the roleplay is a bit different, you know, from both sides. How should I say that? You know, for example, in the way you start describing your characters, like you see this character, he's dressed in that and stuff. It doesn't start off like that.
Yeah.
In Japanese, they mostly start getting to talk to each of the characters first, then the descriptions later. In this case, it's descriptions first, then talking later. I think.
Yeah.
It's really small details, but I actually like this shift in paradigm. Oh, somebody in my chat wants to play D&D in English. Yeah, go on ahead. It's a wonderful experience. There's a lot of things you need to learn. It's gonna take time, but you'll get there.
Yeah, it's like because we also have like only 2 of us, right? So it's quite fun today to practice that. So
yeah, that's why I actually took the time to do like I just say like individual intros. If there were like 5 people, I couldn't do that. I could most probably just start. You already know each other. Let's go.
yeah, like your friends. Okay, go.
I'm back.
All right,
Hey,
welcome
man.
back.
Sorry for letting you wait. I know you've been back for a bit already.
Oh,
but I
no. We
needed
were just
something
doing
to drink.
chatter. Don't worry. Take your time. Take all the time you want. Okay. All right. Pacing-wise, we're doing pretty fine. Most probably in less than an hour, we'll be able to complete the adventure.
Okay.
So everything is going fine. And by the way, it's like, what's that? 0:30 a.m. here in Japan. I think.
Yeah.
What's the time right now in Germany?
It's 5:30.
Oh, is that PM or AM?
Yeah, in the afternoon.
Oh, all right.
So
All right.
I have to say, just so if we're in a little just chatting section now, I have to say I enjoy this tremendously right now. So
Oh, thank you.
to the DM
you.
and to the co-player.
It's very fun. Yeah.
I actually enjoy, even though the dice fails, I like to narrate the stuff as actually being heroic rather than just fumbling around.
Yeah.
That's something I take very seriously.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There's that. And do you actually want to ride this work?
Sorry?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna ride this walk into battle.
All
Why
right.
not?
Let's ride the warg into battle.
I mean, in the battle that never will, according to my character, will never take place.
Of course,
because
of course,
I will
of course.
try to talk about invisible walls and doors so the ogre doesn't attack us.
I actually really like this invisible wall thing. Oh boy. But this entire gimmick of the adventure is the Shiritori, and the longer you keep the chain going, the more the enemies just strain themselves into exhaustion.
Yeah.
And you make the fights easier. I can actually, depending on how you want to run it, I've changed a bit the intro opening stuff to better fit for the both of you. But you can actually, if you really want to go into it, you can make it so you can exhaust them to death. Like the 6th level of exhaustion is hit points drop to 0.
Yeah.
So if you actually go till there, it will take time. It will take time. If you actually go there, you can exhaust them to death.
It's harsh, man.
Yeah, if you actually want to do that. But in the adventure, it's usually written as basically the fight will start out at a certain level of exhaustion. Just, so there's at least some combat going on. All right, it's almost time. All right, let's get ready to begin. To restart, just to start the adventure. All right, resume the adventure. Right, yeah. Okay, just one more minute. 1 more minute to go.
Just an information for the DM.
Hi.
My wife cooked food. I'm eating while playing, so it might be that my reaction time is a little delayed.
That's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. In that case, then it is time. So let us begin.
Yeah.
Okay. You have successfully. Let me make the warg. Hold on. Let me make the warg follow Chorze as he moves around. Okay, and let me make Higi follow Riswynn around. Let's go with that.
we both have our pets now.
Yeah.
As
Oh my God, that was mean.
as how every Dungeons and Dragons game goes, everyone wants their pets. And you
Yeah.
get them. Alright. You may now enter the cave. Go on ahead. Which is this entrance. Tiny entrance over here. Feel free to enter. The cave in itself is of simple building. The air is cold in the inside. There's a small, not really river, but water flowing through it to the outside. As you go on inside, you'll notice that in the entrance, there's the wargs territory.
Yeah.
Probably slept there. You'll see remains of bones that is eaten in the past. And as you move even further, you'll see a bunch of goblins rolled up in their bedrolls. They have a whiteboard, not really a whiteboard, but a stone board behind them with this chalk in the ground. They've written something in the stone board. Yeah, you notice that they've written words, vocabulary.
Yeah.
There. And it seems that they're having trouble with some specific words. Stuff like knight or knife. It starts with a K, but it reads with an N.
Oh
So
no.
They recently had a fight, according to Gigi, where somebody ended it with a N, with an N. The other person said knife, thinking it started with an N, and they got into a bloody argument where one of them lost their lives. That's why.
It's
the
a terrifying game.
Yeah, the boss had an idea. Let's kidnap children and have them teach us words.
Is it because children are more kidnappable, or because children are nicer? Where she tell them
They're
words,
more kidnappable, and they actually take their Shiritori thing seriously. Because they're
That's
children.
That's true.
Adults would not
know.
deal with this.
Yeah. It's like, I may have to convince the king that to control Shiritori, it may have to be a controlled substance. It's dangerous.
Yeah. The two goblin, they notice you entering inside. They immediately address you, say, "Who goes there?"
Like, it is
It
us.
is me, and us, Chorze the Mighty, and Riswynn the Dwarf.
Yeah, it's us.
The goblins look around and say, "Who?"
Well, we're here to play Shiritori.
Oh! Challengers! It's challengers!
Ah,
Very well, challengers. This way. Our boss, Hipgub, the smart ogre, the wisest of all ogres, is awaiting your challenge. This way. As the
Yeah.
goblins, they, tell you to follow them over.
very well. This way then. That I nod to Chorze and I say we do this the last time?
Yeah, just go ahead and move and follow the goblin.
Okay. Got it.
Alright. So the goblin moves over. You'll notice a bunch of supplies that you don't know where they've taken from. They're most probably working as bandits on their time that they're not playing Shiritori.
Mm.
And the goblin
Shiritori
leads you
benefits.
to a room that's wide open, the very end of the cave. So just follow him over here.
Yeah.
Yep, over there.
Okay.
Okay. Then as you follow the goblin, it's you're there with the warg, and you're there with Gigi, which is treason. Okay.
I mean, if he doesn't treat his pet well, I will.
Right. I should say this. At the very end of the cave, you find a hulking and menacing mass of meat, an ogre. He has a spiked great club on one of his hands as he pats the ground. Around him, there's children. He is listening to the children as one young girl over here, Temmie the Lexious. Her name is Temmie the Lexious. Lexious means she knows many words, basically. She has a dictionary as big as both of her hands. She opened the dictionary and is teaching Hipgub new words. And as you come and enter the room, you find them interacting with each other. As Temmie is addressing Hipgub and saying, "For the last time, I told you, Skull Smash is not a word. Smash is a word. Skull is a word. You cannot combine them." Hipgub, looking confused, looking at his club. But Hipgub, smash skull. No. Yes, you can smash the skull, but you can't use them in Shiritori like that. Split them. Skull split! And you notice that Temmie is doing the largest facepalm you've ever seen around. But
Hipgub!
Aye.
Your time has come.
Hipgub looks at you.
I challenge you to Shiritori. If I win, you let the kids go.
Ha 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 ha! Hipgub stands up. He's most probably like twice Chorze's size and 4 times Riswynn's size.
Yeah.
Do you know who you are challenging? I am Hipgub, ogre, wise ogre, smart ogre of all ogres.
Yeah, I can't imagine who I'm challenging. I'm riding your walk right now.
He betrayed us. Once I am done with you, Warg, Skull Smash. Is that all right, Temmie? No, that's I don't care anymore. Just do whatever you want, Hipgub. It's your lair. Go ahead.
It's your
All right. It's time for Shiritori, then Skull Smash.
Wait.
Huh?
Shiritori is okay, but Skull Smash is not okay.
But what if
You
Skull
don't
Smash with
want to
Shiritori?
resort to violence, Hipgub. What you want to do is, you want to resolve conflicts peacefully. You have this wall, this invisible wall between us. It is the conflict. And there is a door in the middle. We have to open that door to find a way to resolve the conflict peacefully. Let's play Shiritori. If we win, you leave the children out and give them us so we can bring them home. And after that, I will teach you the way how to resolve conflicts without skull smashing.
Oh, I understand, says Hipgub. He raises his great club in the air and then slams it in front of all of you. Wall is smashed. No more wall.
Yeah.
No. The wall is still there.
What?
The wall is still there.
Warlock!
No,
Your
you
magic
don't
do not
understand.
work on Hipgub!
The wall is an allegory.
Allegory! I will
Violence.
allegory your head!
You don't even know what allegory means.
Tell me, what does allegory mean?
It's kind of like something, but not really. But yeah,
Like Skull Smash.
it's like
No,
When
no.
you-
Look, okay, yes. The wall is an allegory for Skull Smash.
Ah! Yes.
Yes.
Hipgub now
And
understands.
what we want to do is we want to open the door in the wall so we don't have to Skull Smash.
But Hipgub smash! The skull
No,
smash.
Hipgub not smash.
Hmm.
Hipgub nice ogre. Hipgub love and peace and flowers.
gaslighting
Right.
is over, man.
With just this, he got 1 point of exhaustion. Enough! With Shiritori!
But no Skull Smash after Shiritori.
Say that if you win!
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Hipgub uses his great club, smashes on the ground again, possibly shaking the entire cave. And
I'm
says,
glad the entire cave doesn't come down.
it holds. It's seen worse times. The very first word that Hipgub is going to say is club!
Bash. Shouts Riswynn.
Alright, when you say bash, Hipgub looks at Temmie. Keeps looking at Temmie. Temmie then opens the dictionary, shows bash. Hipgub. Then he notices it ends with an H. He thinks and says, head!
Sorry, what did you say? Hack,
Head.
is it?
Head.
Head. I see. Then I say dance.
Alright. He now has a point of exhaustion. Dance. He knows, Hipgub is smart. He knows dance. He knows that it ends with an E.
Hmm.
And that's why he's gonna say enemy. Enemy of Hipgub. Anyway, it's enemy.
And I say, and I point at Higa and say, you are your own enemy, Higa.
What do you mean? Hipgub is own enemy.
And I say, you want to have friends to play Shiritori with, but you always Skull Smash. After Skull Smash, not enough brain, cannot play Shiritori. So which is it you want? To Skull Smash or to Shiritori?
Ooh, you. Okay, first, another point of exhaustion. Alright, it's starting to get hard for Hipgub. You. He looks at Temmie. Temmie shrugs. Give me something that starts with a U. And then Temmie points at Hipgub. He looks down. Oh, underwear.
Yes, I say, this,
Reason.
Reason.
I'm really leaning into this team.
Oh.
What is the reason for underwear, Higa?
Alright. And with this, Hipgub gets the 4th point of exhaustion. Actually, because of this, his hit point maximum has been halved. It doesn't move on the health bar because it's full. He just lost 30 points of health for this.
Oh god, that.
And Hipgub, hearing that, shakes his head, which is now fuming. It's red from all of the thinking. Enough! Call smash!
Hipgub. Calm down. Your anger is just a feeling. You can control it. You don't need to resort to anger. Resort to love instead. Embrace your feelings. Be sad. But don't be angry.
Embrace feelings. Hipgub, embrace feelings! And as he says that, his eyes turn red with rage.
Oh no.
Oh, no. I said, like, feelings. Embrace. Don't embrace me, though, then.
Okay, time for combat.
Okay.
Alright, in your end, you've got Gigi assisting you, even though he's exhausted himself. Hipgub, on the other side, has lost half of his hit points. He attacks at disadvantage, while Chorze has got himself a nice mount.
Yeah. I start at 3.
That's better than nothing. Alright,
Yeah.
alright, Riswynn, go ahead and roll initiative as well. You can roll it over here.
Sure.
Yep, on the
Okay.
initiative tracker.
On the initiative tracker.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Oh, we were.
Yeah,
Okay.
once you roll on the initiative tracker, just go ahead and
Yeah.
return to the chat so you know what's going on.
Alright, so I got a 7.
Okay. Oh, poor Gigi. What is this? Everyone is fighting under 10 initiative. What is this?
Yeah, it's
What is this?
everyone is like, everyone has just bad luck.
That's fine. Alright. Since the
Yeah.
boss is fighting, this silly goblin over here is gonna take cover. Ain't gonna be fighting around when boss is angry. He's gonna smash all of us. And by the way, Hipgub is a gentleman. He will not attack the children around.
That's good. That's good.
Good.
Alright. The last thing I want is that to happen. Okay, are you guys ready? This is the final combat for this adventure. Go nuts! You'll all of your resources, though you're not actual spellcasters, so you don't really have any actual resources to use. I mean,
Yeah.
you can rage. It's fine, even though it's your last rage, because this is the final battle.
Mm.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, so let me find the combat background music, and let's go. Alright. Riswynn takes the initiative. What do you do?
So I will go to the sneak up to the. Actually, I'm gonna go over to one of the kids. Are the kids bound or anything? No, right?
No, they're actually pretty comfortable, actually.
Alright. Then I was just sneak up over to the kids, and then I kind of like say like, greetings, children of children of the village. We have been sent here by our friend Eric to rescue you. Do you need rescuing, or are you okay playing Shiritori with this ogre?
He's smelly. Please rescue us.
Alright.
Smelly, please rescue us.
Alright. So I'd like you all to stand in the line, maybe to the side, so that in case
Alright.
see, there's a lot of sharp metal things, and
Alright.
so please make way. Alright. So I guess I think that's my action for the round. I don't think I can
Where
do
would
much.
you, where would you
after
like
that.
to move then?
I would like to move to. I'd like to hide under the bed.
Alright, go ahead and move your token
Alright,
there then.
I'll move to the bed, and if I still have my bonus action, my cunning action, I'll
Yeah,
just
go ahead and hide there.
don't mind me. I'll just hide under the bed. Yeah.
Alright, just go ahead and move your
Okay,
token
so-
over to the bed.
Alright. Okay. Got it.
Alright, you move over to the bed and you just slide. Oh no, Gigi, you're over there. Don't go overboard, Gigi.
Alright. Okay. I don't do very well, so it's kind of
Hold
like
on, hold on. We don't know that. Hipgub's
kinda.
wisdom is a -2, which means his passive perception is an 8. You
Okay.
actually hid. You
Alright.
actually managed to hide yourself.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna be here. Yeah.
He smashed his own face?
Alright, is that all?
Yep. That's all.
Alright. Alright, Gigi then. I think he's kind of out of arrows. Nonetheless, he's gonna oh wait, no, he doesn't have enough movement. Alright. Oh no, I moved him back then. Hold on. Yeah, he only can move 15 feet. So not to get into Chorze's way, he's just gonna jump on top of the bed. Just jump up and down on the bed. Yeah, this is the boss' favorite bat. So jumping on
Yeah.
he asserts dominance over
This
him.
is dominance, yes.
He asserts dominance, he pulls down his pants and takes a dump on the bed.
Let's instead use a short bow and take a dump of arrow at Hipgub. With disadvantage. Oh, there was a 20! Oh, there was a 20
Wow.
there. Alright, the arrow hits Hipgub in the shoulder. It pains. But it is Chorze's turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna rage.
Alright?
I use the ability and then I'll do a reckless attack.
Ooh, perfect. Alright, yep, it's already activated. Just target and attack, and it should give you advantage automatically.
Okay.
Open the character sheet, go to your Great Axe.
Okay,
And,
it has activated. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, just roll it. Should do it,
Inventory.
no need for alt. It should give you advantage automatically. Oh, smashing hit. Alright, both your Great Axe and Hipgub's Great Club, they clash midair. And even though Hipgub is much larger than you, you're able to push him down to his knees with sheer strength. Most probably the warg is helping you with that as well.
Yeah, that helps too.
Aye.
You monster took the children out of their village. I'm gonna end you.
No,
Okay, next one.
no. Hipgub, refuse. If Hipgub refuse, you die. Right, Hipgub refused you, so you're not gonna die. Swinging his
I was
great
worried
club.
there. I thought that was a hit gut power. I mean, like the Riswynn is like stays very still for a while.
Hold on, this should be at the disadvantage. Let me roll another d20. Hey. Let me take back the damage. This is actually a miss. Actually a miss. You're as it's about to slam you with his great club, the warg below you uses its footing to quickly dodge to the side of the great club.
We got this. Magna Beast, we got this. Ha!
You're a good team. You're a good team. And that ends Hipgub's turn. And we're back to Riswynn. You're hidden. Your next attack is gonna have advantage.
All right, got it. So I'm going. Is our ogre friend wearing any shoes?
He's not
Oh,
wearing any
no.
shoes.
All right, got it. I shall go over and kind of crawl over and get up and behind him, and I'm going to slash him in the back with a scimitar,
All right.
as well as kind of stab at kind of like maybe an ankle with a dagger
Alright.
using my bonus
Right,
action.
that means that you're moving about over here.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
I'll make 2 attacks. So
Alright.
I will
Just
use
go ahead
my-
and get near the
Yeah.
ogre. Get near
Yeah,
the ogre and go ahead and do your attacks. Do them one at a time first.
Got it. Sure. I'll do the scimitar first. Then
If you're going to do, all right, that's a hit. That's a hit.
Yeah. there's a
Alright.
1, and I'll
You
roll my
slash.
sneak attack as
Go ahead
well.
and give me a sneak attack.
Okay, sneak attack. So that's
Perfect.
1 plus 5,
Yeah.
5 plus 2, 7. Yeah,
Yeah,
7.
you
plus
slash his ankles. He pains with that. Oh, sorry, you can't actually do the dagger.
Oh, okay.
Because the scimitar is not. It's actually a light weapon.
Yeah, that's why it's
I'm
yeah.
wrong. I'm wrong. Sorry.
Yeah.
Next time, make sure
fine.
you use the offhand version. Anyway, that's fine.
On the
Okay.
offhand. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah. All right. Is that all with
So-
Riswynn? You still have some movement left. If you'd like to do.
I will. What I'll do is I will kind of move around, I guess, here.
All right.
To kind of like and still stay within his threat range. I'm done.
All right. Gotcha. Okay. It's time for Gigi. Gigi jumps off the bed, takes his scimitar. Your days are counted, boss. No more stupid Shiritori. We're done with that. As he slashes him. Oh, he hits. Oh,
Oh!
Gigi was about to take the kill from you, but he didn't. And it's Chorze's turn. So, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna
Oh, wait.
do it.
Oh, that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. It doesn't. Oh, wait, hold on.
No,
Your
it
Great
isn't.
Axe doesn't have proficiency added to it. This is a hit. This is actually a hit.
It's a hit.
All right,
Okay.
give me another roll just so the damage is applied to
Yeah.
his gun. Just for damage purposes. Please hit. Anyway, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, how would you like to end him?
I think he loses his club arm and then goes down as I rage over him. And just yell at him how bad he is for resorting to violence. You are bad, Hipgop! This is what you get for resorting to violence! You
I can't.
vile
I look.
ogre!
Riswynn looks at Chorze and like shrugs, like really, but like decides to keep quiet about it.
Okay. Right, and that is how Hibgub legacy and reign is over. Congratulations! You bested the Shiritori Ogre.
We bested the Shiritori Ogre.
Yes,
Nice.
at his own game and at violence as well. Congratulations.
The terrifying force.
Yeah, the kids
See?
gather around you. Right, you were saying?
See, Hipgop, violence always leads to violence. I really, really hope you will change your ways and see the door in the wall.
Is Hipgub alive or dead?
I just cut off his arm. I mean, he's bleeding profusely. He's probably not dead yet.
All right. In that case, then Temmie is going to go up and patch him up.
Yeah, I'll help patch him up as well.
All right.
Yeah.
So Hipgub is going to live with 1 hit point, 1 arm less, while hurting.
He's getting a long lecture from Chorze about violence and why it's bad. And I'm also taking his club.
All right. You took his club. He's sitting in the Japanese sitting position with both of his knees bent, and hearing Chorze's lectures over and over and over. Until he most probably passes out from exhaustion. Alright, the kids, they gather around you. Ah, thank you. We're finally free from all this smell. This place. All they really want to do is just play Shiritori.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
really, we can't stay here forever. We have to go back to our homes.
yeah, but
Yeah, we are bringing
you
you
know-
home. That's why we are here.
Oh, one more thing. Temmie says, come over this way.
Okay.
She shows you a treasure chest where Hipgub has kept stuff. If you double click on that chest icon over there, you'll be able to open it and see what's inside.
See.
Inside, you'll find
Riswynn.
black opals, which are 50 gold pieces each, and 120 gold pieces. Use the split currency 2 ways to automatically split the gold between you. So
I see.
somebody click that button, and it should do that for you.
And it says I can only take 60 from the 120 anyways.
Yes, just use the split currency for ease of doing that, so you don't have to actually type anything. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And with that, the money has been split. Now there's the black opals left. So each of
Okay,
you can just
so-
either split it or take it however you want.
I'll take 3 and
I'll
that's okay. Riswynn can have the rest.
Okay. So
Yep, just take it. All right, perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
What about that dictionary the kids had?
The dictionary the kids have is nothing out of the ordinary. It's something made
Okay.
back in the kingdom. It's most probably worth
Okay.
about 5 gold pieces.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
I'm
kinda
leaving
looks
that
like
to the
that.
kids. I'm leaving that to the kids.
All right.
They should Use it and learn. Knowledge is power, as you can see. Chorze says, if you know things, you best your enemies with your words. But you hacked off his arm. Yeah, disregard it.
Yeah, it's like, let's just do as I say, not as I do, kind of thing.
You take the kids back home, and Chorze has a new pet.
Yes.
While Gigi is gonna stay back in the cave and reform the clan, family. By the way, you guys never asked, they're called the Smarty Pants.
The Smarty Pants!
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called Smarty Pants. HipGub did that. They're most probably going to rename it to something better. And with that, you leave the village, you leave the cave, and you head back to the village. Let me switch the map back again. Let's leave the warg outside so the people don't panic.
Yeah, let's leave him outside.
Yeah. As the kids return, Eric goes near them. They all hug each other. I missed you. I missed you too. As they all dance around. From inside
See,
the tavern,
I told you.
I
would rescue them.
From inside the tavern, the elder comes out, slowly clapping his hands, says, I knew it. I knew you two would return the children to us. Brave adventurers.
Yes. That's what we do.
Mm.
Riswynn, my friend, come over here. I owe you a beer.
Ah, yes. And I walk over and like, beer sounds good.
All right.
And
with that, you two go to the tavern, drink to your heart's content, and most probably at a later adventure, you talk about what the hell is going on with this village's tax. With that said,
it was never resolved.
It was never resolved. With that said, Shiritori Ogre is now over. Thank you all.
Yay, thank you very much.
Hi. This was the adventure made by Albagard. He also has other interesting adventures like this with interesting gimmicks. I think an actual adventure deals with collecting rent from monsters. I actually need to look up that adventures. They're really interesting adventures, and I'll be looking over at those in future streams. So if you like this one, remember to like and subscribe, not only to my channel, but also to Orco's channel and to Shao's channel if you have one.
Yeah.
Yep. Remember to follow everybody. And to the Japanese viewers, 最後まで見てくれてありがとうございます。これが英語でした。これからもいろんなシナリオやっていきますので、皆さんこれからもよろしくお願いします。Any last things you two want to say to recap or to your viewers? Let's go with Chorze. Orco.
Okay. I had a lot of fun. I hope we can do this sometime again.
Hi.
And I'm down to clown. So, and if you wanna watch somebody stream a variety of indie games, you can also find me on Twitch. So there's that. Okay.
Right. Thank you. Next up, Riswynn. Shao.
Okay. Hi. A lot of fun. Thank you everyone for playing. Thank you, Sharp, for running this, and thank you all for playing together with me. It was very fun to have a comedy game that was also, I think, very RP focused. So it was also kind of fun to just like see the engagement from everyone and see everyone's comments and encouragement. So that's fun too. And I would love to play again and to see what comes up. If you are all interested in playing games in English for the Japanese viewers and would like to come along, then I'm sure we can all play together sometime in the future. So that's all. Thank you, Sharp.
All right. Thank you all for participating. This was Akiraka Channel's Shiritori Ogre. See you guys in the next adventure.